Alright, we're here for another booster pack video, but we did buy a Magirna tin because we weren't going to open the booster packs out of that because I didn't have a Magirna yet. But yesterday we found this, which is pretty cool. It's got the one of the new cards in it from the tag team. It even comes with a new little tag team GX little coin and a tag team pack, so I thought it was cool. But I'd show you this real quick. It says Eevee and Snorlax Basic GX, 270 health. They're just a colorless. Cheer Up is the first one. It says attach energy card from your hand when you Pokemon. So think about it. You put an energy on somebody, put another energy on either them, so you can do their stuff faster, or you could actually just put a second energy on someone else if you're trying to get something set up. Let's see. His first actual attack does cost 4 energy, so of course you'd want to be like energy, 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 energy. That way you can do it quick. Dump Truck Press. It does 120 damage. But it says, if your opponent's Pokemon is an evolution type. So basically, if they're evolved in any way, it does extra. It says it does an extra 120. So the damage goes from 120 to 240. That's going to knock out a lot of, like, if someone tries to pull out a GX or EX that's, actually evolved, you're going to be hitting them for 240. I mean, yeah, look, that wouldn't kill them, but... And then... your Megaton Friends GX attack does 210, and if you notice, it has a plus. It's got 4 energy plus. It says, if this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached to it, and it says, in addition to the energy it costs 4. If you have at least 1 extra one, after you do the attack, it says, draw cards until you have 10 cards in your hand. And of course, you can't use more than 1 GX attack in a game. He has no resistance. He is weak to fighting. Both of them are normal types, so it makes sense. Luckily, they didn't make it like ×4 or something because they're both normal. It does take 4 energy to retreat because, yes, of course. See? But it says right here. Oh, this is new too. When your tag team is knocked out, your opponent takes 3 prizes. So see, it's a super strong card. It's going to be, like I said, Dump Truck Prize. It's going to be running you over. So, yeah, ooh. That is metal and that is awesome. This tin didn't cost that much either. We actually found it at Walmart, but that's pretty neat. So the first one we're actually going to do, whole new thing. It actually came with Team Up, and then it came with Forbidden Light Evolution. We're going to do, since that's the card we got, we're going to do Eevee and Snorlax booster pack. Because I haven't seen any of these cards yet. Whole new set, heck yeah. And if you are new, don't forget to go down and subscribe. Hit the like button. We're trying to do 1 pack a week or something cool and special. When we hit like certain landmarks, maybe certain subscribers, views, whatever, we're actually going to open like well, actually we may open like the whole Magirna tin or something yet. I don't know yet. Alright, Honedge. It says 60 HP, 1 steel. Flip a coin if it has discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Early game, that'd be kind of cool. Come out turn 1 and be like, alright, you put energy on your guy, I'm going to go second. Discard it. Late game, the only way I would think that'd be cool is if you could discard 1 from their Snorlax, but at the same time, I mean, there's a chance not that. Pidgeotto, he's going to get knocked out too fast. 60 HP, and this is an evolution Pokemon. Aeromail, once during your turn, before you attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 in your hand, and put the other at the bottom. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. So basically, you would actually get to go and look at them, and 1 goes to your hand, and 1 goes in the bottom. Every turn you do that, so you'll be basically cycling through your deck a lot faster. Gust for 30. Not bad. Actually, if anything, I would just have one of those in a deck. It wouldn't even matter, just to use that ability, like, because you're already drawing 1 card, and then you get to look at 2, and you get to basically pick your second draw. Nidoran, Peck and Horn attack, he has 60 HP also. I mean, look, he only has as much HP as the regular one. Alright, it's a new Cosmog. 50 HP. Cosmic Guard. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks of both yours and your opponent's. Prevent all. Okay, so if you got someone like... I have a blue deck that uses Seismitoad. He hits everybody. He hits the main... You hit your opponent's Pokemon for so much damage, and then everyone takes damage. He wouldn't take it, so he wouldn't kill himself. You wouldn't be able to kill him off. Or I think like Doug Trios do Earthquake and stuff like that. It won't hurt him. And that's pretty good. Oh, excuse me. But, alright, what else do we got? Let's see. Whoa, the energy looks kind of cool. Look at that. And see, when I thought of tag team, I thought they were actually going to make it where you could play like a Pokemon out and it says, hey, you may have a second active, but I guess that'd be too cheap. Magikarp. 30 HP, enter the dragon. It says flip a coin if heads, put a card that evolves from this Pokemon from your discard pile on to this Pokemon to evolve it. So I'm assuming, I don't remember if they have a Gyarados GXs. I'm pretty sure they do. And it's Gyarados. He's pretty good. But you flip a coin, if you get it right, there you go. You use one of the older Victinis, says if you mess up on a coin flip, you can give it up and redo it. So you get that especially early game. Imagine turn 1, and you just like, oh, I'm going to use Ultra Ball, and I'm going to discard a Gyarados and this and go look for something. Alright, very first turn of the game, flipping a coin. That would be actually pretty good. Alright, let's see what else we got. Sabrina's suggestion. Your opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a supporter from there and use the effect of that card as the effect of this card. Oh, that's actually really good. Basically, like, look, here we have another supporter. It would be like, hey, let me see your hand. Okay. And then what happens is, let me scoot those up a little bit more. There we go. That's better. It'd basically be like this. Let's say they had Nita in their hand. It says you can play this card only if your active Pokemon, your opponent's active Pokemon is basic. Put an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon on top of their deck. So basically, hey, your next turn, you're going to draw that energy and you're going to have to do it. You don't get to draw anything else. If that was in your opponent's hand, you would basically get to go, okay, I get to copy that. And I get to use it. Now, you do have to follow the rules of the card, but still. Alright, we got a Alolan Graveler. And look, he has 100 HP, it's the second form. Look at that, 0 energy to do 30. That's actually pretty good. I haven't seen many second stages that have the 0 energy cost. Now, you have to have at least 1 electric and 3 of any other. Electro Slug does 100. But early game, you pull out your Alolan Graveler, you do whatever. Turn 2 comes around, you put your second energy on him, you evolve him into Alolan Graveler. Oh, look, I'm a Alolan Geodude first turn. Oh, man, I can't hit you for 100? I can hit you for 30. Early game? Oh, my goodness. And let's see. Our shiny is Heliolisk. It says this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Do not apply weakness resistance. And Volt Switch, which in the game was let you switch out. So you switch this Pokemon on one of your benched electric Pokemon. So see, Heliolisk comes out. You get to just hit him for 90. Oh, alright, Alolan Graveler comes out, does his thing. It's someone you can bring out, just like they did in the, if you ever played the actual game, like the DS. You come out, you hit them, you switch out to someone else, and they don't expect it. It's like, oh. They get their combo set up for you, and if in this case, you have the same weakness and resistance, but there's other people to do stuff. Our rare is Pinsir. See, 120 HP for a basic. Pretty good. Alright, first one says grip and squeeze, 30 damage, 2 of any energy. The defending Pokemon cannot retreat. So basically, you do 30 damage, and they can't run away. And then you have Guillotine Hug, 3 energy. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon's dead. Knocked out. So you basically gamble, and it's like Guillotine in the game. Flip. If both of these are heads, you die. That would be another reason to have an extra Victini. It's a little fire type one. We have one in our Fire Dark deck, and because we put a lot of stuff in there for coin flips, because it says you can negate. So if you flip both those coins and one of them is tails, you're like, nope, redo once. So imagine putting 4 of those and 4 Victinis in the deck and be like, alright, I'm just gonna gamble to kill you, and just put a bunch of greedy dice in there. Is what we did, which of course you can't use those legitly, but. If you did like that, definitely don't forget to comment down below code, and we will send you this, which would be for the booster pack. And I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button we're going to put down there. And definitely come back next week, because we have a team up from Sun and Moon with Pikachu and Zekrom on it. So we'll see what we get on that one. And like I said, when we get so many subscribers, so many views, stuff like that, we'll do like special stuff where we'll actually open like something like one of these, like we did when we came back. We did this, like a hey, we're back kind of video. Stuff like that, where we'll actually open like a bunch of stuff and actually, be like, hey, look, we think that'd be kind of cool. And then we may eventually go back to doing giveaways and stuff like that. Just figured I'd show you a shot of the fish before we say goodbye. Thanks, guys.